Hi there, Natalie. So let's take a look at these essays that you've written for us. The first one is international marketing. Let's see what you said. Global marketing has occasionally been seen as an intervention in diverse nations. However, others consider that it is important for the economic and educational formation as it could help to expand knowledge and culture. From my perspective, this international approach promotes the growth of the economy and permits nationals to acquire newer ideas and products. This essay will succinctly discuss both stances in detail. Okay, fine. I do have a couple of changes to make in terms of your vocabulary. I didn't care for this word diverse nations. I think various made more sense. I wasn't sure what you meant here by formation. Um, and I'm not really a big fan of this succinctly. Just say this essay will discuss both stances. That's my personal stance on that. I don't think the word succinctly does you really any favors. That's why, okay? It doesn't help you, it doesn't hurt you. Does it show you know how to use it? Yeah, but it really just sounds like a memorized phrase, and that's why I suggest just getting rid of it. Okay, another vocabulary word here, which is wrong, manifold. This is incorrect. It's just unnatural sounding. I don't believe it fits, so let's keep going. Let's start from the beginning of the paragraph. Firstly, there are myriad reasons as to why international marketing could remarkably boost the economy and enhance diverse new knowledge. Enhance knowledge. Okay, fine. I don't really care for diverse. Knowledge is something uncountable. Diverse knowledge. It's all right. It's fine. Let's just let it go. One clear argument stems from the fact that by adjusting worldwide marketing strategies, products could have a reduced cost, thus allowing consumers to save their budget. I don't understand that. Let's see. Adjusting strategies. How do these link together? So boosting the economy, adjusting strategies could have mixed part. That's just very confusing to me. So that is something you absolutely need to explain rather than go to a further point. You really should have illustrated this one further. Okay, a further point is that multinationals may offer new products or services which perhaps people do not know about their existence. All right, let's fix that. Which perhaps people may not know about. Done. Hence, it could gradually help to acquire new interests and knowledge about other places, where the product comes from, and their services. This is why I totally agree. With what? What do you agree with? Okay, you have to say it here. Because I consider that internationalization of goods could have beneficial repercussions in household expenses and their choices. All right, I don't quite understand that. A perfectly appropriate example is the Swedish company called IKEA, which has been expanding its products all over the world, whereby offering new alternatives with low prices, sustainability, and functionality in many families. Okay, so here's what's missing from me here. How is this example with IKEA an example of marketing? Not globalization, not international trade, but international marketing specifically. Make sure that you don't mix these up. And tell me a little bit about how we're learning about culture, language, and ideas here. Because if you remember, these are elements that you are asked to discuss here as well. Ideas, language, and culture. So you need to definitely draw those aspects into your paragraph here. Okay, on the other hand, there are some who consider that international marketing could bring negative consequences. It is widely believed that these schemes interfere, no D, with local businesses, as it is likely that consumers would prefer to purchase international brands, owing to their readability and constant advertising. Okay, that's not its own sentence. You should have put a comma here and continued with the sentence. As a result, local markets and traders may deleteriously be affected as they may fail to attract local consumers, thus generating potential changes of consumer desires and traditional ways of acquiring food. Okay, again, it's not a full sentence. This actually just has to go back. You should connect it to the previous sentence. To illustrate this, the Greek food culture has negatively been impacted by some Western food companies which have modified the consumption of healthy food. Okay, all right, let's move on. In conclusion, the topic has regularly been brought to light by numerous people and members of various fields. Nonetheless, I stand firm by my opinion that although international marketing can be seen as a potential interference in local markets, it brings plausible benefits to the economy and enables people to obtain diverse, affordable goods. All right, so since that's how you feel, then you need to reverse the order of your paragraphs. The paragraphs talking about the positive elements should go last, and then when talking about the negative elements should go first. That's the way we structure our paragraphs in IELTS, okay? And not just in IELTS, but in English essays in general. We put the side that we agree with closer to our conclusion. Okay. Blank space, and let's see, do we have anything else from you? Okay, I saw that it was 3 pages, and I assumed you had another essay, but I guess not. So that brings us to the end of this video correction. A little holistically, you wrote a lot, and that's okay. I mean, if you did it in 40 minutes, it's not a problem, as long as you make sure that you're on topic. And I didn't really feel like you were here. You were talking more about global trade. So I really want you to look up the difference, what's international trade and what's international marketing. So that you can really be certain that you're focusing on the right issue. There were some problems with the vocabulary. It got a little better as we went on. In the beginning, there was just, I can see that you've been working on your vocabulary, and you, I'm sure, have learned that vocabulary is really important. And having a variety of different vocabulary words is important. And while that's true, what's I think more important is to make sure that the words you use are natural and that they fit the context. So some of these words did not, and that's why I pointed them out to you. Okay, Natalie, so I'd like to see more essays from you. This essay is typically one of the more difficult ones that we come across with IELTS, but I would like to see more essays from you, especially task 1s, to see what you're doing there, and maybe even a different essay topic for task 2. So hopefully we will continue to work together. Perhaps you'll sign up for essay corrections, or maybe you even want to look into the course. So do look into those options, see which one fits you best. I think that together we can help you improve and get the score you need. So that brings us to the end of this correction. Good luck, and I look forward to seeing more of your essays soon.